Kingdom Hearts, one of the most split franchises the gaming industry has ever seen. You either love it, don't care for it, or hate it. Despite where you personally stand with the game, there's one thing you can't deny. It has been a success, and the series most likely isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Well, that is until Papa Nomura decides he wants to chill at the beach, maybe get a nice tan, play with the kids, cuddle up with the wife, the basic retirement things. With Kingdom Hearts 3 being the most recent release, that is if you don't count that rhythm game, honestly the timing was so bad on that, guys. You thought a rhythm game after your biggest release to date for the series was the route to go. Well, I mean, they definitely weren't the first to do it, so I guess it's okay. Kingdom Hearts 3 sold an incredible 5 million copies on its first week of release, a feat no other game in the series has been able to do. However, even though the game sold really well, it was met with very mixed reviews. The game just didn't live up to the expectations that were set on it. It wasn't a bad game by any means, but when you compare it to games like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 Final Mix, it was just average. Now, one of the reasons why I feel this game wasn't received that well is its promotion. The promoting for Kingdom Hearts 3 on paper seemed like a smart idea, but when you actually look back on it now, no. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
You see, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005. It was then that the series would receive multiple spin-off games for the following years. In 2013, it was finally revealed that KH3 was real and in development. The issue is, the game was announced way too early. Sure, the concept of the game might have already been in development for some years, but the actual development of the game wasn't. If anything, it most likely didn't start till late 2012 or early 2013. The game was announced in June 2013 at E3, which means it probably wasn't even a year into development at this point. It was then only a couple months later that we were shown very early gameplay of the game, which looks nothing like the final product that we got now. A couple years go by, and it was then revealed that the game was going to switch from its Luminous engine that is used for all those years to the Unreal Engine 4. This meant that the company lost at least a year's worth of development on the game. On top of that, this is a new engine they've never used, so the team had to learn how to use this engine, which most likely slowed the development down even more. Over the next few years, we would constantly be getting trailers, interviews, and news about the game leading up to its long-awaited 2019 release. Now, Square was doing the right thing by keeping interest for the game high. I mean, this was meant to be the final game of the Darkseeker saga. This has been 18 years in the making. Of course they want to pull out all the stops for this. But when you release trailers for your games, you probably don't want to spoil all of your major plot points before we even have the game.
What? What the f?
Yeah, Square Enix showed so much of this game before release that there were literally no surprises left for when you actually played the game yourself. I can make an entire video on Kingdom Hearts 3's promotion cycle and why it wasn't a good idea. Sure, leading up to the game's release, we were happy with it because we didn't know how much this game had to offer. On top of that, we had been waiting years. We didn't care, we just wanted to see something. Nobody really thought they would show almost every major plot point in the trailers. Surely there was gonna be something we didn't see, right? Right? No. There were probably only like 2 surprises that we hadn't seen before the game's release, and in my opinion, that hurt the game. The moments that are supposed to hype us up the most are those surprising hard-hitting moments, so you can imagine how disappointing it was for fans to finally play the game just to see that there really isn't anything going on that we didn't already know or see. This is just from a storyline perspective. That isn't even talking about the gameplay itself, where we were basically already spoiled with every gameplay mechanic as well. We were just shown way too much of this game. The reason I mention these things is because this can hurt the next mainline installment in the series, Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced in mid-2022, and since then, we've seen nothing. Not a single thing on the game. Now, this could be a case of them just announcing the game too early again, but it could also be them trying not to make the same mistakes that they did with 3. But at the time of this video, it's been almost 3 years since we've seen anything. So it's like, can we see something? Please? I mean, come on, Square. You don't gotta show us our favorite characters basically dying, or seeing a fan favorite succumb to darkness, or even show us every single world in the game. Just show us something though. From everything that we've heard about, from leaks to backstage interviews, it seems like KH4 is most likely slated for a 2026 release. And if this is the case, then you'd think they'd be starting to get the ball rolling on the promotion of this game. It just all seems a little too familiar. While yes, with KH3 we did receive trailers here and there over the years, 2018 was the year that Square Enix really floored the gas on promotion.
Okay, Florence!
We received a total of 14 trailers in 2018 alone. And these weren't short trailers either. These trailers were at least 2 minutes long. There might have been a couple that were under this time, but most, no. So does Square plan to follow the same tactic again where they just bombard us with trailers right before the game comes out? Well,
I hope so.
Okay.
seriously though, I hope not. While yes, we most likely will see a lot of promotion for this game, Square needs to take a much better approach to its release. Take Final Fantasy XVI for example. It had a really good promotion schedule. The game was announced in 2020. We were met with radio silence for a couple years. Then in 2022, full promotion for the game started. We would receive a trailer every 2 to 3 months. Then, a month before the game release, we received a full-on deep dive of the gameplay and what we can expect to see. This was perfect. They didn't show too much, while at the same time, giving us enough to be excited for the game. If Kingdom Hearts 4 is really slated for a 2026 release, then this is the strategy that I believe they need to follow. With Kingdom Hearts 3, we would receive 2 to 3 trailers at a time, then get more trailers in a couple months after that. On top of that, we would also be shown a lot of gameplay from an event they held that allowed certain people to come play a couple hours of the game. All of this in just 1 year. It was just way too much looking back on it now. Don't show every world, don't show every gameplay mechanic, hell, don't even show Mickey Mouse at this damn point. Okay, now I'm just pushing it. But seriously, the promotion for this game needs to be perfect. They cannot afford to have a repeat of Kingdom Hearts 3. But that's just my thoughts on it. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Kingdom Hearts 4 will have a better promotion cycle? Or will it make the same mistake as Big Brother did before its release? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share, and peace.